Hello and welcome to Yoga for Healing. Today I'm going to guide you through a meditation. So go ahead and take a comfortable seat to start. Just bring your eyes to gaze softly in front of you or rest them closed. Rest your palms on your thighs, face down, in what is known as resting the mind mudra, which is just a fancy way of saying how your hands are placed. Feel into your feet and take a few deep breaths here, just to align your spine and feel rooted in your own body. Finding length through your spine. And breathing deeply into your low belly. Before we settle into today's meditation, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about this idea of inadequacy, not feeling enough, which is something that's been very present in my life for quite a long time now. Just this feeling of not making the cut. I feel a little emotional even just saying that now. So what can we do when we feel just not good enough? It's a tough feeling. We've all felt it at work or at home, in relationships, or trying to pursue a new venture. Instead of trying to fix that feeling or trying to numb it or trying to ignore it, can we just sit with that feeling, whether it's inadequacy or something else that you might be experiencing today? Can we look at it as not an enemy, but as a teacher, as an invitation to ourselves to go deeper into kindness, to go deeper into compassion for ourselves, into empathy and understanding and loving ourselves? Can we, just for today even, accept that we are good enough to be here? We are good enough to practice, and we are good enough to show ourselves our own kind attention. Take a moment to breathe that in, to repeat those words to yourself, that you are good enough. That you are worthy of your own kind attention. As you drink in that lovely reminder that we all so need, go ahead and slowly transition your way to laying on your back. I invite you to maybe stick your legs up the wall, your butt rests against the wall, your legs just relax straight up from your body, from your hips. Otherwise, just lay on your back on the floor in a comfortable position, whatever's most comfortable for you. And as you start to arrive in this place, Breathe deeply into your low belly. Really filling up your belly all the way to the edges of your skin. And then start to breathe down into your heels. Feel the air of the room against the skin of your heels. Breathe into the space between your toes. And breathe into the arch of your feet. Almost as if there's a line of energy moving back and forth along your arches, between your heels and your toes. Just breathe into that circle of oxygen for a moment. Really connecting with every corner of your feet. Knowing that you can always come to this place whenever your mind starts to do all the talking and the judging and the analyzing. When you start to become your own worst critic, breathe down into your feet. You are still rooted. You are still connected to this earth. And you are still worthy of being a part of it. From your feet, breathe up into your shins, into the backs of your legs where they touch the ground or the wall. Up into your kneecaps, into your thighs, into the points where your hips connect with the mat or the earth underneath you. Breathing into your pelvis, into the space at the back of the base of your spine, and deeply into your low belly. Almost as if you could create a circle of blood flow, a circle of energy through this space at the root of your spine. Breathe in all 360 degrees of expansion. And cultivate a real sense of belonging in your body and in your space. From this place, breathe up your spine into the front of your heart, between your collarbones, into the back of your heart, between your shoulder blades, down your arms, into your elbows, your forearms, the bones of your wrists, and your fingers. Breathing space between your fingers. Breathing life out your fingers, past the edges of your skin. And then drawing yourself back in and up through your arms, through your wrists, up both the front and backs of your forearms, into your elbows, into your upper arms. And start to breathe around the space that is your heart. Maybe noticing if it feels constricted at all. And rather than judging yourself for whatever you find in your heart space, for making this experience another way to feel like you're falling short, just breathe and remind yourself your beautiful heart has brought you here. Breathe into it with love, with kindness, with compassion for your journey. Expanding into the space between your collarbones and across the front of your shoulders. And really spreading your shoulder blades wide underneath you as you lay on your back. Taking a few more breaths to imagine that energy, that oxygen, that blood flow really filling up every corner of your heart. Every corner of the space that might feel hurt or might feel beautiful, but that is always serving us, always working so hard to keep us okay, and we are okay. From that place of open heart, of softened heart, breathe up your spine into your throat. Really feel your breath in your windpipe. Breathe into your jaw, into the muscles of your face. And can you soften any amount without pushing or forcing, but just allowing your body to slowly unlock itself. Breathe into your nose and notice the breath moving in and out through your nostrils. Breathe in to the space between your eyebrows, to your inner ears, up through your forehead, and all the way out the crown of your head. Now take a few moments just to breathe all the way through your body, from the tips of your heels to the top of your head, and everything in between. Can you hold yourself in this beautiful, kind container that you've just created? You can lay here or slowly start to awaken by wiggling your toes and your body. Maybe gently, sweetly, slowly taking your time to sit up, or relishing this beautiful moment by enjoying it longer. If you have any questions or comments, I would love to hear from you. Please tell me about your experience. Leave comments below. And I hope you'll come practice with me again. Remember, you are always enough. You are always enough to practice yoga, to practice meditation, to take up space on this planet. So don't forget that. Because you are worth every breath you breathe. I hope you have a beautiful rest of the day, and thank you so much for sharing with me.